Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are back with more Moss 2, and just cleared the first chapter, I guess you want to call it that. I mean, we are in a book. Yeah, so we're at the first chapter, completed the first chapter, so we're in the start of the second chapter, and let's just press on.
Ha! The fools never figured it out.
He snickered. Uncle Argus then turned to Quill with a wink and a smirk, and plunged his blade into the throne. His sword was the key. But the triumph soon faded as they descended into the eerie quietude of the secret chamber.
Please be safe.
Her uncle pleaded under his breath, with an air of unease Quill had never heard before. A voice barked back.
I'd retreat if I were you. Dark magic afoot here. One whip of my wand and a swarm of undead wasps will skewer you alive.
Her uncle laughed.
Barnard, don't tell me all this time alone has you communing with the dead. I don't have undead wasps. Total bluff.
He chuckled.
My dear Argus, I can't believe it's really you. I'm so sorry,
Fretted her uncle.
I tried to get back to you so many times. I just couldn't kill that vicious snake.
Their long-awaited embrace was cut short.
Argus!
Barnard panicked.
I feel the reader's presence! The usurper followed you in! No, Barnard! This is Quill, my next of kin and a twofold champion. They slayed Sawfog. Holy whiskers on a weasel!
Barnard was stunned.
Oh my. Then there's much to discuss. Mugwort tea, anyone?
Barnard spent hours recounting his years in hiding, protecting the King's Glass from the Arcane.
And with Sawfog dead, that winged tyrant will tear this castle apart. He knows one glass is here. Now two? This is bad. Very bad. Not if Quill gets all 5 glass first,
Said her uncle with a grin.
Madness, Argus!
Barnard replied.
Even a twofold cannot take on their army. Not with a warden forging screechers and scorchers and Arthur knows what. Hogwash.
Uncle Argus retorted.
Quill can handle that bloated behemoth after she rallies the sprite army. Don't you see? Once we join all the glass, there will be no Arcane. Even Vada will see it our way. She must. We could unwrite them all.
Barnard mused.
But Argy, the truce states the glass must remain separate. Truce be damned. We need the remaining glass to restore peace. But first, Quill must rally the sprites. It's the only way.
Ugh, still so bright.
Her uncle. Her uncle's belief in her and the reader swelled Quill's pride. They had a sprite army to inspire and the 5 glass to unite. And it all started with claiming the King's Glass.
Alright, well... So at least that's kind of something. So many things to break. So she has to get all 5 pieces of glass and probably also get an army together with the sprites. Who remember the ones that gave Quill the sword and the gauntlet? Yeah, so hidden throughout the game, there are these, like, little mausoleums where they kind of have just hidden goodies. Granted, they also have dust, too, so you might keep that in mind. A new set of armor. Alright. Yeah, actually that also brings up another thing. You do actually have an inventory system this time around, pressing the touchpad. Yeah, so eventually you will get additional weapons, but I mean for now, you got different armors. You got the basic one, you got the new one. Not bad. Kind of go with a knight outfit. I don't think they really grant you any bonuses or whatnot. I think they're just there for I think honestly they're just there for cosmetic purposes. I don't think that grants you any additional stats. It would have been nice if they did, like maybe grant me an additional hit. Or maybe faster regeneration, health regeneration or something like that. It would have been nice. But maybe I was asking for too much.
Two down, 3 to go, thought Quill, excited by the adventures ahead. Barnard was clear. She'd find quick passage to the sprites through the Room of Realms.
The Room of Realms. That'd be faster than traveling all the way from point A to point B. Or actually, I guess if I were thinking about it, that's kind of a long journey. Going from the castle all the way to where the sprites were at, that's so far away. That would really require me another ship. Or a raft.
Quill could see the green glow of the sprite realm radiating from the doorway ahead.
Alright. Next area.
Only sprites can cross here,
Croaked an unseen voice.
I have the green glass. I'm your champion.
Oh, fine then.
The voice grumbled.
But no one here's calling you champion.
Alright. Actually, I know one of the trophies actually had like a hidden realm. Yeah, you got hidden realm somewhere here. Unfortunately, you can't access it, at least maybe not in this game. But it's a possibility. Who knows? Yep, has a familiar feeling.
It was as if the castle of her people had been plucked from its roots and planted among the vibrant hues of the sprites. Quill marveled at the magic of it all as she hurried to rally the sprite army.
I do see a fragment, but I can't get to it yet. It's got to search for every nook and cranny. Yeah, surprisingly, in this game you can actually climb. Alright. Making sure I get everything. Nothing up there.
Croaked the toad.
If it isn't the world's smallest snake slayer.
Still kind of gross.
Starfog was only the beginning. We're here to ask Vada and the sprites to join our fight.
Impossible!
The toad scoffed.
Root Seer Vada, revered leader of the Maya sprites and astute seer of the fates and patterns of nature's purview, does not take walk-ins.
Please, our fates depend on it. I need to speak with her.
And I need a nap. Fine. You're the champion. So prove it. Follow this little bud here. See where that leads. Then, by all means, come back here and walk right in. Now shoot.
Still kind of somewhat arrogant. I mean, remember the toad was kind of part of the DLC. Back in the first game.
The toad's behavior curious. but the sprite bud seemed eager to help her reach Vada.
Curious. I mean, I guess granted this is technically the first time meeting canon-wise, because I think everything that happened within the Twilight Garden, it was considered non-canon, I'm guessing. Just making sure I'm getting everything here. Okay. It's gotta activate these switches to get rid of the vines to open the gate. Okay. Don't see any more, I'm not seeing any more fragments. Let's keep going. Okay, just making sure I'm breaking everything here. Got ourselves a fight. Watch out for this guy's projectiles. Alright. Mission complete.
Dearest reader, the sprites have granted you the means to inspire growth in this world. Use this gift wisely, and Quill's path will flourish.
It's kind of, I mean, that's kind of a little bit obscure right there, but essentially, that kind of gave me a little bit of a power-up. For one thing, I can actually now create vines, well, climbable vines for Quill. And then on top of that, also I can actually drag out roots to create paths. Gotta say, it's a pretty useful skill. Can't tell. I think that's everything over there.
No walk-ins, huh? Quill smirked to herself, recalling the toad's words. Now they could go back and make their own path to Vada.
That's true. They could. Okay. Of course, new skills. New skills means new puzzles. That's two. All three. Making my way back. These guys. These ticking time bombs here. Got that. Okay. Gotta drag him up to this switch right here. So I can get that path set. Oh. Actually, what I need to do first is actually climb up to the top. Alright, try this again here. Climb back here so I can get this fragment. Alright, finally I can get out of here. I hope I got everything. I think I got everything. I'm gonna assume I got everything. Another fight. I'm trying not to get hit here. I had to keep going up and down the path here. Yeah, I admit this chapter is kind of going on pretty long.
They were almost back. Quill couldn't wait to see that crotchety toad's expression when they walked right up to Vada's throne.
Oh, well. Try making that jump. Yeah, well, good thing I'm not doing a no damage run. Actually, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't that trophy anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there was no trophy that required you to beat the entire game with no deaths. I mean, they had something similar to that later on, but it only required just beating one chapter. I think that's everything here. I mean, I'm kind of just keeping an eye out for every breakable vase, bottle, whatever. And luckily the fragments are pretty easy to spot.
Looks like you may be able to walk in and see Vada after all.
Remarked the toad smugly. Thanks for your help, Toad.
Help a rodent?
He croaked with exasperation.
Never. Now go bother Vada if you must. I could use the entertainment.
Okay. think I pretty much collected most of the fragments in this chapter. All right. I got most of it. I'm missing one, but I know where that last fragment is missing. Yeah, I know where it is. But I mean, like, well, actually, the environment is kind of odd. At this point, kind of going into almost like a greenhouse. I see nothing but vines and flowers all over the place. But I know, it's just always a change in setting every time I get back to the quote-unquote real world. But yeah, that was that. But yeah, weirdly, this game actually, the chapters in this game they're getting quite long. I gotta admit that, because the first game, the chapters were like relatively about 15 minutes or so, like 20 minutes max. But here, I mean, this is kind of more stretching to like 30 to 35 minutes. So yeah, they're kind of pushing the length of this game a lot more than what they did in the first. But hey, more game time. I'm all for it, considering I spent a lot more money in this game than the first game. But that being said, I think I'm making good progress. I got 111 of the dust. Going 11 of the fragments, but I'm, again, still working on that. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.